Heavy rain in Southern California, leaving streets flooded, and people took the chance to catch some waves. Pulled by a truck, a man rode through right here, Long Beach, just kind of surfing right there. Yeah, it looks like he was kind of enjoying it, making the most of it. Looks like he was having a lot of fun, actually.
That's my dream. I would love to do that. That looks so fun. Or maybe being pulled on a snowboard by a car. That also would be really fun, but yeah, it's illegal. So anyways, we do have some cool temperatures out there right now. 31 degrees in Flagstaff, 41 degrees in Sedona, and only 64 degrees in Phoenix. Winds were extreme in the high country at times this morning, up to 55 miles per hour, 40 in Flagstaff, 44 in Sedona, even 44-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Phoenix. So overnight, those winds were at their strongest as a cold front was pushing across the state, and they started to calm down as the day went on. So our winds weren't too bad this afternoon in the valley, but up north, they are still going at about 30 miles per hour for several locations, including Flagstaff, Kingman, and Bullhead City. As we go through tonight, we will see more high wind watches, and it looks like they might have updated their timing, so my graphic is not in line with the timing anymore. But there's a high wind watch for this whole area north of the Mogollon Rim tomorrow from the morning all the way until the evening hours. There's also wind advisories up here near Kayenta and Window Rock tomorrow, and these areas are going to be seeing some extreme gusts up to around 65 miles per hour. So as we go through tonight and that next storm system approaches the state, it's going to start bringing very strong winds in. So overnight, we're already looking at those winds increasing at about 30 to 55 miles per hour in northern Arizona. We won't be too windy in the valley until tomorrow. And you can see as we go through tomorrow morning and midday just how serious these winds are going to be in northern Arizona. It's not a day where you're going to be heading outside for a hike or really spending any time outside. And it's a day where even driving can be difficult due to these winds, especially on some of our north to south roadways like the 17 and the east to west highways like I-40 up in northern Arizona. We'll even see wind gusts up to around 30 to 35 miles per hour by tomorrow afternoon here in the valley. But by tomorrow night, these winds should follow the storm and start clearing out of the state, leaving us a little quieter as we go into our Thursday. Now, the rain and snow will move into northwest Arizona tomorrow morning. It's going to be tracking west to east across the state the same way that that wind is. So tomorrow we will wake up dry in the valley for that morning commute. But by tomorrow morning, and for the commute in the high country, you could already see some rain and snow in spots like Flagstaff and Prescott. And I mean, this is one reason why school's already canceled in Flagstaff, because that snow is going to start relatively early in the day, and it's expected to continue until at least the afternoon and early evening hours. Along the rim, we'll see that rain and snow pushing eastward, but kind of dissipating as it does. So this storm is not going to be impacting the White Mountains as much as it's going to be impacting the central Mogollon Rim up to around Flagstaff and the Bradshaw Mountains. Those are the spots where we do have these winter storm warnings in effect all day tomorrow, as well as some winter weather advisories. We'll be seeing a good amount of snow in these spots, up to 5 inches near Grand Canyon Country, the Bradshaw Mountains, and out toward the Four Corners, while we'll see up to around 4 to 8 inches of snow along the Mogollon Rim. Here's a look at generally the average snowfall amounts you can expect through tomorrow. And Flagstaff, I mean, we really could see around 4 to 8 inches of snow. So this model is showing the low end. And Sedona picking up maybe a dusting. Payson could see a dusting. Most of that snow, again, it's going to be right there in that central north part of the state, while the White Mountains see maybe a dusting or a couple of inches at best. So that's where you're going to need to worry about driving conditions tomorrow up in north central Arizona. Those are going to be pretty bad, especially due to the wind. Thursday gets better, but on Friday, as the next storm moves in, it's going to get worse again. Our temperatures tonight will drop to 50 in Phoenix, and tomorrow we'll see a high of 65 degrees. Our 10-day forecast calling for highs in the mid-60s through Friday, with a 30% chance of rain Friday.
Erica, thank you.